welcome back to Soda City Live, everyone. We are continuing our baby themed show today for a big gender reveal coming up in just a few moments. So before the break, we talked about the process of adopting. We talked about the care that you can receive during, after, and before pregnancy. And now, when we get that all out the way, Lashiba, okay, it's time for the baby to come home to a nice, comfortable space. And that's so important. So today here on Soda City Live, we have some tips for you to craft the perfect nursery. Joining me today is the owner and creative director of Deck the Halls, interior designer, Lashiba Boyd. Lashiba, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here today. So
Absolutely.
Lashiba, I forgot, I gotta get with Chris, who was our doula for the last interview, but I'm asking all the guests today, are you team boy or team girl?
Definitely team girl.
Okay, that's why you're rocking your pink
Rocking my pink today.
Alrighty, okay. Well, luckily, if you're team boy, she has some really good tips that you can do for both genders.
Awesome.
You can make it neutral. So I like what you put together, craft.
Yes.
That's easy to remember. So I'm going to pull up some information for you to follow along with at home. We're going to break down what craft means. So we'll start with the letter C.
Yes. So when you think of craft, you think of you want to put things together, right? When I think craft, you want to first make it chic. Simply because you want your nursery to be stylish.
Okay.
And you want to make sure, even though it's for a baby, you want to say, hey, this is my baby's room. We can go bold with some of these really cool things. You want to hold that for me, please?
Sure. These are some nice colors.
Yes, and I love these also. I actually got these wallpaper samples locally right here in Columbia from Wallpaper Editions.
Okay.
And we can do neutral as well. So the cool thing about this is, listen, if you have a boy, if you have a girl, it really doesn't matter. You choose the theme for your room, okay?
Nice. And so Lashiba, I'm not really up to game on my interior designing, so I need to take these tips.
Yes.
You can still have your particular paint color, right?
Yes.
And you can still have, I guess, an accent wall.
I love a good accent wall. If you're looking for instant gratification, if you're looking for instant gratification, what I tell my clients all the time, get you a great wallpaper, throw it on an accent wall, and it'll be perfect every single time.
I love this. I love this. All right, so that is C, chic. What about R?
R, you want to think of rest, because when you sleep, the baby need to be asleep too, right?
Yes, facts.
So I have these beautiful blackout curtains. I want to pull these out.
Yeah.
These blackout curtains here, I just wanted to bring these in because they have the perfect lining behind it. So no matter what time of day, you can always definitely make sure you keep the room dark and just comfortable for you and the baby.
That's really good. You know what? When I think of blackout curtains, I'm actually thinking of the color black. But you can get them in all different types of colors.
All different kind of colors, and you can get them in different fabrics as well. This is called the faux linen.
Okay.
But if you kind of hold this up, you see you can barely see anything through it.
Right, right.
Because it has this perfect lining right down the back.
Nice. I like that. That's so important. And so as Lashiba is putting that back together, again, I want you to be able to take your notes at home. So we have this all on the screen for you. We're going to pull up again what craft means. So we did C, which means chic. We did R, which means restful. And now we're moving to A, which now means accessible.
Yes. So for accessible, you want to make sure you want to keep the things in your nursery in this perfect proximity, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to go way over here to do something on one side of the room. So I have this cute little storage bin that you can find literally anywhere. I've got my diapers right here, your wipes, and your little nighttime baby toiletries as well, okay? You want to keep them close by.
Right, okay. Yes. And then we're going to move to F, functional.
Yes.
And so we're going to pull up the picture of this crib that you sent me because you said this is something that is good for function. So
yes. So that picture is showing you a converter style crib, okay? So with the converter style crib, you can take literally one crib and it'll kind of follow you throughout the baby's life, okay? So you're going to have one stage where it's a newborn crib, then the next stage is going to be kind of like a toddler when your baby starts to kind of move around, and then when the baby, of course, gets to a big girl or a big boy, then they can move in and out the crib.
I like that. And then we have a specific image of the crib right there, so something that you can convert. I love that.
So this is the basic crib. This is just like your regular newborn crib. Now, when you get to a toddler age, when the baby just kind of start to move around, that kind of barrier is going to come down a little bit, then a baby can get in and out the crib.
Nice, and that's where we move into T, right?
Right.
So walk us through what T means in the CRAFT acronym.
Well, CRAFT means transitional, okay?
Yeah.
You want to make sure whatever you choose for your baby today, your baby's going to love it later on in life, okay?
Right.
You want to make sure that your room grows with the baby. So you want to make sure you don't pick something too girly or too boily, because they might like, of course, dinosaurs today, foxes today, trucks tomorrow. You want to make sure whatever you pick, it just transition with that child.
I like that. And I also think about when we talk about transitional, you know, some cribs, they change into a toddler bed.
Yes.
Because Lashiba, as we know, this stuff is expensive.
Yes, it is.
And you want to buy it one time.
Yes.
And so you got to be careful for those products that only work up to 18 months,
Yes,
right?
you want to be careful of that because, like you said, those items are expensive, and you want to make sure you buy it one time and it can follow you throughout the life.
Lashiba, thank you so much for coming on the show. As you're
Absolutely.
wrapping up, I want to pull up some video and pictures of some of your work, interior designing nurseries. And while we're doing that, tell us a little bit about your business. I think we have about 15 more seconds.
Okay, well, like you said, I'm Lashiba Boy. I'm an interior designer located right here in Columbia, South Carolina. I've been doing interior design for the past 3 years. I absolutely love it. I like to say that I like to cater your space to you to fit you and your family.
Well, thank you so much, Lashiba. And how can people stay in touch with you?
They can contact me on Instagram at letsdeckthehalls.llc, Facebook at Deck the Halls as well. Sorry, I got a little tongue tied.
Oh, no, that is okay. Deck the Halls. And I also follow Lashiba, and so I'll post her information as well on social media. She's a traveling interior designer, so you got to make sure that you get her while the getting is good.
While the getting is good.
Yes. Well, Lashiba, thank you so much.
Thank you so
T-Girl over
much.
here. We're going to continue our baby themed show for Soda City.